What's up guys? In my recent videos I've started to use Bryan's Wavedash a lot, which if I'm not mistaken it's also called Snake Dash, I'm not sure. If you're not familiar with it, it looks like this. And yeah, you guys have been asking me how I'm doing this basically, and how it's performed, what the notations are, and why it looks weird for you guys, and how it's maybe even impossible for some of you. And with this video I wanted to just quickly show you how I'm basically doing this, and maybe I can help you even doing it yourself. So let's get started. First of all, we're gonna talk about Bryan's Slither Step, which is done by pressing quadruple forward, and this you can cancel by pressing the up button. It's important to know that you can cancel this at any point during its animation, so you can cancel it immediately at the beginning, or at the end, or in the middle even if you want to. And now that you've learned how to do the Slither Step cancel, you can now loop them after each other, and then it will look something like this. Quarter forward up, quarter forward up, quarter forward up, quarter forward up, and so on. But the most important part about this is that you follow a specific timing while pressing the buttons. Otherwise it will look weird like I showed you right now, or it will look something like this. And this is just not effective, unlike this for example. So to make learning this easier, we'll first talk about the duration of the Slither Steps. Here it is important that you start off by pressing quarter forward and then letting go, such that Bryan moves forward a bit farther than normally, and then cancelling it at the end. This helps learning it in the easiest way basically. And now we come to the very important part, which is the key to always having a linear wave dash. After pressing up, you have to immediately press quarter forward again, such that Bryan's sidestep animation is not basically happening on screen. So you're doing quarter forward, up, quarter forward. And as you see, I pressed up in the command section, but I did not sidestep here because I immediately did a quarter forward again. And in this way I cancelled the sidestep fast enough such that the animation did not happen. After learning how to do the wave dash, you can now work on your pressure. For example, you can go for the wave dash into 1+2 or quarter forward 1+2, and then you can go for the wave dash in front of your opponent's face into quarter forward 3-4, or you can cancel the wave dash with pressing up and then follow it up with a hatchet kick. You can be very creative here and go for anything you can think of. So wave dash into down forward 1-1-1-1 checks, or wave dash into orbital, all the things you can think of. And with the gamepad it's still possible to do wave dashes. What I'm doing is I'm basically rolling my thumb from down to forward, like so, such that he goes into Slither Step, and I'm pressing the up button and immediately going for another quarter forward, just exactly as I explained for the Leverless controller. And I'm basically just rolling my thumb over and over and then initiate the wave dash. It's obviously a lot slower compared to the Leverless controller, but this is how fast I can get it to work on the DualShock controller. There's also a trick to make this a lot easier on controller, but it requires you to activate a certain setting, which is this one. You're gonna have to activate character movements with the left stick, and now you're gonna do quarter forward with your left thumb on the D-pad, and then press up with your right thumb on the left analog stick. You can then combine that and get something like this. As you can see, this is very close to the Leverless-like movement. But you can also see that I'm having trouble pressing the X or circle button after using the left analog stick with my right thumb. But there is a solution to this, because you can map, for example, your R1 trigger to 1+2 and your R2 trigger to 3+4. That's how I have it. And thanks to that I can, for example, press the R2 button with my middle finger and still hold the left analog stick with my right thumb, and then I can make it easier for myself and do this, for example. And the pressure is basically still there, and I don't have to move my whole hand to press the X button to get a while standing 3 or, for example, a quarter circle back 3, because I just press the 3+4 mapped trigger and basically get the same thing.